Hello, this is Paul Kapuska, editor of the Stadium Tech Report, coming to you from the ALSD Conference and Trade Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. My guest today is Justin Bushee from Boingo. Justin, welcome.
Thank you so much, Paul. My name is Justin Bushee, and I'm the Vice President of Business Development at Boingo Wireless.
I wanted to ask you, you guys have been doing quite a few deployments lately. What are the ones that are most exciting for you right now?
Well, there are a lot of very exciting projects that we have going on right now. First off, I'll just say that 5G is not hype. It is real, and Boingo is front and center helping to deliver it. Just last month, Boingo joined AT&T at a 5G media event in New York City, where we announced a partnership between Boingo and AT&T to deploy 5G plus, so 5G over millimeter wave, right, to 12 airports across the U.S., including Chicago's O'Hare and JFK. So that's a very exciting project for us. And speaking of New York City, Boingo was recently selected to deploy next generation Wi-Fi 6 network at 22 acres that encompass the iconic Rockefeller Center in New York City. And you know, Rock Center is a very dense and busy location. And so that Wi-Fi 6 network is essential to meeting the data demands for that particular area.
Let's dial back to the 5G if we can, just for a second. Because I think people have heard 5G, they're starting to see it on their phones. What are some of the use cases that 5G really makes happen, or that you need 5G really to make happen?
Yep, so 5G means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. I think what we're seeing is the world reopens. There is a very strong need for wireless connectivity to power the touchless experience. And so 5G is really the engine behind all of that. So some key use cases would be contactless ticketing, so using biometrics or facial recognition. Contactless concessions, so the idea that you could be sitting there in your seat in an arena or stadium, pull up your phone and access an application and order merchandise or different food and beverage. Right. And then I would say another one that we're seeing more and more traction with is connected thermometers, helping with health screening. And we are in Las Vegas, so I have to mention micro betting. So 5G's ultra low latency and lightning fast speeds are going to allow those instant bets. So you and I can go ahead and decide if we think LeBron's next basket's going to be a 2 or a 3 and wager on that. Right,
and that's got to be something that takes place instantaneously. There can't be any delays.
No delay.
When you're talking about money.
Yes.
But why do stadiums, you mentioned Wi-Fi 6 going in Rockefeller Center, so why do stadiums need both Wi-Fi 6 and 5G? Can't one of them just take care of everything, or are there reasons to have both?
So that's an excellent question. It's a question that we get all the time, and the way Boingo sees it is that the mobile internet traffic is skyrocketing. And so we believe the best way to solve that data crunch is to utilize all available types of spectrum technologies. So whether it's 5G, DAS, Wi-Fi, CBRS, etc. It's really not a question of, do I use this technology or that technology, but you really have to use all technologies, licensed, unlicensed, and shared, to solve the data crunch that we're seeing out there right now. And if you think about it, we're in the 5G era, so billions of people and devices are going to be connected. And so we need more spectrum and more technology out there. And so the question really, I think, going forward is not necessarily what technology you're going to use, but it's really the question about, do I use this technology or that technology to support my point of sale, my cameras, or some other use case? And that's where Boingo comes in with our convergence expertise.
Right. Okay, some personal stuff now.
Yes.
This is the fun stuff. Okay, this is like a lightning round, rapid questions. Mac or PC?
I've always been a PC user, but I decided to give Mac a try. Learn something new.
Wow. Just crossing the aisle. Okay, so then iPhone or Android?
iPhone. Always iPhone.
Okay, and then a really interesting question. what is the one dream event? And it doesn't have to be sports, could be a concert, but what is the one dream event that you've always wanted to attend but never could?
Washington football team. I got that right. I wanted to say another name. I would love to go see a Super Bowl game with them and the Buffalo Bills. Those are my father's team and my mother's team, and they had that matchup, but I was too young and we were not able to get tickets to it, so I would love to be able to see that at some point in time.
Well, maybe that'll happen.
Hopefully in Buffalo. I'm not listening to the rumors of them moving.
Right. I'd like to thank our guest, Justin Bushee. This is Paul Kapuska for the Stadium Tech Report. Justin, thanks for being our guest today.
Thank you so much for having me, Paul. Appreciate it.